I'm going to go ahead and record this. Okay. So let me pull up the bad poetry that was submitted for this class. Okay. And actually, some of these were not as bad as I was thinking they would be. I'm like, darn, this is actually pretty decent. Okay. See if you guys can figure out who this one is. I stand in the doorway and watch as people waltz in. I am top notch. I count them as they enter, even though my job is in center. No masks in sight. They touch everything despite. Perhaps they do not care. Perhaps they are unaware. They complain about the wait. I secretly hope they altercate. I just want some entertainment. I'm not very patient. The three of us sit until the end of our shift. We are making more, so we'll endure the bore. We watch the clock wind as we rest our behinds. Easy work, they say. We smile in the entryway. We are paid to be nice. I need to stock ice. My boss says, thank you. I say, you pay me to be on the crew. Nearly lunchtime, a customer asks for a lime. Not my job, I want to say, but instead I point to the walkway. No appreciation they express, rather a mumble under their breath. They may sneer, but I just work here. I mean, that's actually, that's pretty good, Sophie. Yeah. I mean, some of the rhymes are awful, but, you know, top notch.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's right. But I was like, this is actually really good. This is a...
You know, as soon as you assign bad poetry, I write, like, the best poem I've ever written. Every other poem I've ever written is like, ooh. But, like, this one, I was like, work that out real quick.
Well, I told you about my professor who said the only time that he could actually write poetry was when he was going through his divorce. And that was the only time that he was depressed enough that he could write. He was my rhetoric professor, so he was very much into language analysis. And we did, this is a grad class, we did rhetoric back from Aristotle all the way up to modern times. So he was a very analytical guy. And so I was complaining to him about my poetry class that I was just struggling in. And he said, you got to be really depressed. You got to feel it in your soul. And then that's when you write good stuff. And he said, and then my divorce is finalized and I met a nice woman and I didn't need to write anymore. It's like, there you go. So Sophie, this is from your soul. You were feeling it, going, oh, so frustrated with
Every single time my boss says thank you, it's always for when I'm doing the absolute bare minimum. Like, I show up and he's like, thank you for coming. I'm like, you put me on the schedule, man. If I didn't show up, like, it's literally, you hired me to do this. Like,
yeah, I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I'm doing this for the
like, it's not for you. It's really just because you pay me to be here. Like,
Yep. All right, that was amazing. Okay, so here we have Antonio's Winter Breeze. The calm winter breeze doused the town in cold. The water froze along the edge, feeling bold. The zebras far away felt nothing, so we're told. The wheat in the fields around the town died. People in the streets attacked by dust. Signs in the street by rust. I'm like, I think he stole this from something. Basement in the homes smelled of must. The people in their homes eating dinner. Oh, he's even coming in now, finally. Basic insulation is within these homes. Gardens in the lawns surrounded with loam. The nearby coastal sea making foam despite the breeze. Many seas made foam despite the breeze. Right in the middle of yours, Antonio. Winters came and stayed, making its presence known with the breeze. The breeze was cold and hurt those unprotected, those of which felt neglected. Oh, how the breeze fell among the town's trees. The tree noted the chilling in the air, water feeling the chill, causing it to freeze, the frozen water feeling cold due to the bear. All right, what are your responses to that?
excellent.
I do really love the rhyme scheme of these first two paragraphs. Cold, bold, told, died. Dust, rust, must, dinner. It was like, that's so disappointing. And then we just got a breeze that just does not know when to quit. Breeze, breeze, breeze. Was that your goal, just to get breeze in there everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It was breezy. Those breezy
I could sense that you were reading my poem.
Yep. Well, you just popped. I put these up in a list, and you just happened to pop in as we're doing these. So you missed Sophie's about.
All right, I sent
working
it to
at
the
Hattie
Calc
Work.
group too.
Yeah, no, she sent it to the calculus.
I made
Oh,
sure
yeah.
everyone saw it. See,
There
because
you
you can say like you can defend it with, well, the assignment was bad poetry, and then people are like, wow, that's really good for bad poetry, and you're like, I know. Like,
Isn't that freeing though? It's so liberating. It's like you feel like I can share anything if I don't expect people to seem it's really great. If you say it's bad and then it's just like, oh, I can do anything now. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay. So what's funny is right after I got that winter breeze, I got a summer breeze poem. It's like, was there a theme that I didn't know about? I love it when it's breezy in the summer. Now this may come off as cheesy, but I love it when it's breezy in the summer. This totally sounds like Dr. Seuss. I mean, like I'm hearing Dr. Seuss all over. Now it may make me a little wheezy when it's kind of breezy, but I love it when it's breezy in the summer. Now in the summer, kids get a little dumber, but I love it when it's breezy in the summer. When it rains, that's always a bummer, but I love it when it's breezy in the summer. Now kids are jumping in the pool, trying to all get nice and cool, trying to enjoy that nice, easy summer breezy, but I love it when it's breezy in the summer. I'm like, this is fun. This is great. Breezy, easy. And, so we've got definitely some breezy themes here. But like dumber, summer, bummer, totally works. I'm sorry, this is not bad enough. Okay, here's a bad poem. This poem is bad. Very, very bad. There's no method to the madness that is this bad poem. It's here, it's there. You could say that it's under there. Underwear? Haha, you said underwear. I wish I was a little goblin with little stubby feet that lived in a hut in the middle of nowhere and had
this
a
Heather's?
What?
This
This is
Heather's?
Heather's. This is Heather's. Does she have a thing with mushrooms and goblins and stubby feet? What?
She does have a thing with goblins and stuff. That's how I knew when you said I wish I was a little goblin. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
I was wondering. I'm like, whoa, that's some Heather vibes. I did not know about the goblins. Okay, I will start that stanza again because it deserves to have a full reading. I wish I was a little goblin with little stubby feet that lived in a hut in the middle of nowhere and had a mushroom farm and possibly a chicken that gave me eggs. Her name would be Betty Coop. I like Betty Cooper, but funnier because chicken. Chickens like to eat bugs, and the bugs sometimes like to be eaten. Those bugs are sad bugs. Very, very sad bugs. I think I might frame this poem and slap it to my wall. It really captures the essence of my mind during a global pandemic where I still have homework and I'm working 40 hours a week. 40-hour weeks. To quote the 16-year-old Indian boy in my Instagram DMS, the world is suffering from coronavirus and my school is worried about homework. I'm not joking. There's an Indian boy that's been in my DMS for like 2 months now and will randomly text me. I feel bad ignoring him, so I answer him. Sometimes I get insightful words like that. Other times I'm sad because an Indian cinema actor is no more. To sum this bad poem up, I am tired, stressed, and depressed.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty good.
I have to admit, I really like these. I don't know why I like these really sad bugs. Very, very sad bugs. That just spoke to me, the sad bugs. So I don't know about her little Indian boy, but I do remember her saying that there's this kid from India that was like following her or something.
I feel like this is like the third one, honestly. They're very common on Instagram.
Oh, cute American girl. Let's hit on her. That's funny. All right. Here we have the next one. I am sitting on a chair with a cushion under my derriere. My feet are also on a chair. My grandma says they look like Moliere. Why is the sky blue and the grass green? No one answers me. That's mean. If it continues, I'm going to take methamphetamines. Or probably my mom I'll be questioning. So if she doesn't get an answer to her question, she's going on drugs. I think I need to send this one to Mr. Reynolds just for some help. All right, a terrible poem. There was an apocalypse. We don't have survival tips. Everything is in ruin. Another storm is brewing. There is no sun. That's not fun. I guess we have to go to a new planet. Let's hope we don't ruin it. So planet and ruin it. That's a tortured rhyme, but we're dying, guys. I hope you're all depressed. Depression. Do something about it. Do something about your depression. Roses are blue, violets are red, potatoes are brown, more like potatoes. They smell like poo, and you know it too. That should be on a Mother's Day card, just saying. So next Mother's Day, you know what to put on the card. A poem written in a minute. 1 minute, uno minuto. 60 scrumptious seconds. 20 seconds left, like the sand through an hourglass. I run out of time. I wish I had a line, paid with by a dime. So did the line come from Sophie? Oh, she had to tell somebody where the line
I noticed that she did.
I pointed it out.
I know, but
It's not my job even, and I still did it.
Yeah. If you don't know where the lines are in the grocery store, it's like produce and then the little green things.
Like, bro, you really didn't look that hard, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, it's not my job. Like, look a
Maybe
little
he was
harder.
looking over by the tequila bottles and couldn't find the lime or something. Like, where's the lime? You know, dude, produce. But yes, I'm sorry. I did say that I did like this line too much. 60 scrumptious seconds.
I mean, I thought scrumptious would ruin it enough. And like that's the
No.
first thing that I came up with in like a minute. You know, I only had a minute to do this.
Scrumptious fix everything. It's like the best word. It's just scrumdiddlyumptious is even better. You know, it's anything you put into it automatically makes it better. I'm sorry. That's just my feeling though. So I'm a scrumptious kind of girl. All right, bad poetry. Here lies a poem, a very bad one at that. I'm not really sure where this is going, but it's also getting very boring. I'm not good at poetry, so I'm glad this is supposed to be bad. I'm going to be done now because this is not rad. There you go. And I'd commented, you know, there's a lot of great poetry that I find so boring. Oh my gosh. But just because it's boring doesn't mean it's bad. Okay. Oh, that's it for our class. You want to hear ones I got from 4th grade so far?
Sure.
Yeah. This is a bad poem. It doesn't teach you a thing. It only would waste your time. Yet why are you still reading this? Now I feel sorry for you. That you don't have anything better to do other than reading a useless and bad poem. But can't say I haven't warned you. In short, this is a bad poem. There you go. It's like, yeah, you just wasted my time and you are gloating in the fact. Yeah.
Now I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I know. You have to read this. You know, kind of like, I made you say underwear. He was from Arkansas. She had blue eyes. Could it be more obvious? He was from Arkansas. She had blue eyes.
I know who wrote that one.
You do?
Yeah. What can I say?
Does she have a thing about Arkansas?
I don't know. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I'll have to ask her. She's got a thing about Arkansas.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. I
Okay,
think that's good too. They're honestly all very good. I don't understand why they're bad poems, but
I know. I think sometimes if you're trying too hard, it just turns to be good anyway.
personally, I really like Heather's. I must say that.
Yeah, I did too. She texted me, she's like, I don't know what I'm gonna write. I'm like, I'm done. And then she pulls up with that.
I know. Look how good that is.
But that's what it is it's once you realize that you could do anything and you're still gonna get points, you're trying to make it bags.
Exactly.
It's like suddenly your creativity just sparks and you go, I can do anything.
Mm.
I'm still gonna get points. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah. So it's funny because I've done this a few times and people come up with really good, interesting stuff and they didn't mean to. They're like, oh, well, I thought that was going to be bad. No, actually, it was really interesting. So, you got to be able to learn how to tap into that yourself. You know, go, I don't flipping care what anybody says. I'm just going to do what I want. And then, boom, you can do anything. So, okay. Well, that is all the poems we had for sharing. Okay. And essentially, guys, we're done. Okay, I'm not going to make you do anything else. If you were behind in some other classes, you can get caught up. I got a few people behind in my classes, and this gives them some time to get caught up. So, you know, amazing. We made it. You guys feel like you're done? You're just, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After the tests were over, I was kind of done.
I know. That's how I felt too. So, okay. Well, cool. Awesome. This has been fun. I had so much more I wanted to share with you guys and I didn't get to, and I feel a little bummed by that, but it's what it is. You know, we'll be fine. We'll be good. All right. So then I guess I will just cut you loose and let you go. And I'm going to try to be at the school when people are dropping off their books and things so I can say hi and goodbye to people. So maybe if you come around then. I mean, I definitely get to be there for when the seniors are. When do you guys turn in your stuff? Is that June 4th and 5th? Something like that?
I don't know.
Do we get to get our stuff from our lockers then too?
Yeah, that's what
I
that.
love
There was an
weird.
email about it,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I'm
think-
trying to figure out if I have anything there. Like I don't remember.
Yeah. How many of you actually used your lockers?
Wait, what?
How many of you actually used your lockers?
Oh, I did.
I had one tube of chapstick in mine.
That's like valuable. I bought chapstick on Sunday and I lost it Sunday night. So I bought 5 things of chapstick yesterday. I'm probably gonna lose them by the end of the week, but
I think, Alex, that they were emptying out the lockers and just going to have everything in bags to
Yeah.
give you.
Oh,
So in a way that's convenient, and another way that's really awkward because, oh my gosh, somebody is going through my locker.
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. I
okay,
don't think I
well,
left it in there, but like, I don't know. Might just go back to check anyway for fun because I'm literally doing nothing. So I've got nothing else better to do.
yeah, might as well. Okay, cool. Well, then I will see you guys around hopefully in the next few weeks, and have a wonderful summer, and we'll cut you loose and see you later.
All right.